To um, do the things I need to do as a fashion designer. And one of them is to sketch. Like I said before, I like to sketch. And it's time for me to buy a new sketch pad. So I bought this one. This one is by Artist Loft. If you can see their embedded thing there. But it's by Artist Loft. And it was on sale. It was a great price. But I like this one. This end is bound, even though you can't tell. I like it because it opens up like this. So that's the reason I bought this kind. And the this is a 75 weight paper, and it's a 12-inch by 9-inch, and it's pretty much the, well, you can do a full page croquis on here and do a full body sketch. It's easy to carry around. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, this is the one that I got, and I do my own sketches. Sometimes I do them from start to end, and then sometimes, you know, I print a croquis offline, and then I just do my clothing sketch right on that. But this one I'm starting off, I'm just doing my own sketches in this book. So this is just the beginning of my first design for 2025. So it's evening wear, and I got some new colored pencils. I got the, is it Staedtler brand? I think that's what it says. Staedtler brand. It's 24 colors. And then, because, you know, when I'm coming up with my designs, sometimes I follow my sketch. Most times I'm straight out of my head and I'm doing it. But I do need to get in the habit of following my sketch. You know, it's just one of those things. It doesn't always work out that way because you have an idea, and from there it just keeps growing and growing and going left instead of right. But that's, you know, that's a part of the animal that you're dealing with, the creative mind. It does what it wants to do. It doesn't always stay on, you know, creative people. It's like we have ADHD. We don't always stay on point because we just bounce from one bright idea to the next. And then I got some pencils. These are, I'm sorry, graphite art pencils. It's a little kit, and you get 3 graphite pencil crayons, and then 1 pencil, layout pencil, an eraser. So it's this one, this charcoal pencil. It's extra black. You know, it's a smoother point, and the others, they're a harder point. So that's what I got. And then of course I got an eraser kit too, because you always get the pink eraser. And I am creating a mess here. It's nighttime. You guys know I told you most times I'm up to 3 a.m. in the morning, so you can tell what time it is by now because I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so here are my, again, the pencils. I got a 2H hard and an HB medium and a 2B soft. And then this is impossible. I cannot stop yawning. And then I got my layout crayon. This one I call my charcoal pencil. Pretty much what it is. So you have your all art eraser, you know, the pink eraser, like from high school or, you know, middle school. Then of course you have your beige eraser. I was trying to see if they had a specific name for it. I'm sure there is, and I've forgotten it now that I'm out of school for years. But here's your beige eraser. So I have that. And let's see, where's my, I had, this one came with 2 more erasers. I should have done this unpacking on camera, but I was busy. I was doing other things that I needed to do. So you get your extra soft white eraser. You get your kneaded eraser, and then you get your gum eraser. So that's the beige one. Here's the kneaded. See, I told you they had names. This is the kneaded eraser, the one that you can kind of mold into the shape that you want to use as that eraser. Let's see, did I lose my white one? I thought I put everything in one bag. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, this is the extra soft, and it's the white eraser, okay? Yeah, it's that white eraser. And if you're a sketch artist, you know what these things, you're familiar with these things. But I just had to buy some fresh things. Then I got me some Sharpies. I do have some other, oh, they're right here. Anyway, are they? Oh, well, they're way over there. I have some fashion markers, but I got some Sharpies too, because I like to use the Sharpies on fabric also. I keep looking over there because my husband's home and he's about to go to bed. He might pop out and say, "Good night, honey," or, you know, "I'm ready," because I got to give him a massage before he goes to bed because he's so stiff. But anyway, I have my Sharpies for fabric and for paper. How many is in here? It's 24. You're going to need these too. You're going to need your markers. Depends on how artful you are with sketching and coloring, you know. Then I got skin tone Sharpies. This is a fun one. Look at that. You have the colors, the skin colors in here. You have from the darkest brown to almost, you know, the nudist Caucasian color. So these are going to be great to use when you're doing different skin tones, or even when you're doing different browns and stuff like that for excuse me, your fabric, where you're imitating a skin color for a leather, or, you know, something like that. You're going to need those colors. So that's what I got, and you can use them all together, your markers and your pencils. You can use your color pencils in that together. I'm going to need to get some watercolors, because that helps also when you're trying to bring your sketch to life. Once you've sketched it, then you want to add the color to it, and it helps to bring it to life, and it looks fabulous. So that is my little, what do you call it? Anyway, so I'm doing a little dress. That's my girl there, and it's a heart-shaped bodice, sweet heart-shaped bodice. And then I gave her a little poofy in the back on her gown. So remember what it looks like. Of course, I'm going to be adding some more to it, step by step, you know, as I go. One day I'll let you watch me sketch. Yeah, this is so much fun. I love doing this. And I gotta put something in her hand. She's doing something over there. I don't know if I want to do flowers, you know, or something really easy, simple, and maybe not so imaginative. What is that? You know, but something like that. you know, little simple, something to kind of give the artwork some fantasy. Um, let's see, let's put some bow in it here. I said I'm gonna put a bow. Put a bow in it. Kind of give it a little bow. See that bow? And of course, you know, it's kind of upside down, but give it a little bow somewhere in there. Give it some tails. See that? If you can. Okay, so this is an early spring look, and I'll put some details on it and get out some of the discoloration from, you know, sketching different angles. Clean it up a little bit, make it look like a real picture. So, see that? And then of course, give her some jewelry. Maybe I'll go ahead and put that in now. Give her some jewelry on her ears. And then, can you see that? Give her some little dangly jewel on her ear. Just that simple. And for some reason, I'm into big pearls right now. Why? I don't know. But I'll just throw some on her neck real quick. Because that's just what I'm into right now. So, you see she's got those big baubles on her neck. I think that's cute. But that's just for right now. And what I want to do, let me erase something here. Erase just that right there, just so. Yeah, take that away from her arm. Give it just a little guidance here so we can see what the body's doing. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. But yeah, this is what and so maybe with the I'm gonna put 2025. So this is January. So I'm gonna go one. Today's date is the 6th, so I'm gonna put 6, and then I'll put 25, so I'll know when I sketched it. And this one is the early. Well, it's still fall, right? Yeah, it's still winter. So we'll put winter. So you can have an idea. It is winter, but look what she's wearing. It has no back, and it has no sleeves. Her chest is out. So, but it's okay. I can do that. You know, I can still, this is just letting me know when I created the design, okay? So that's part of being a designer. You come up with your sketch, you come up with your look, your theme, or whatever, and you get that down. Sketch it out, see what you come up with. So, with this little outfit, I still haven't quite decided on where I want to go with it, but I know this is a evening. You get stumped like that, but probably because I'm on camera that I really haven't put my mind to what it is else that I'm going to do with the dress. It's definitely not, this is just a layout. And I have to decide what I'm going to do. What colors am I going to use? What motifs am I going to use? Or what prints or patterns that I'm going to use? And then I have to do that, draw that on to the dress as well. So that in the texture of the fabric, what kind of fabric am I going to do the dress? Is it a chiffon? Is it all tulle? Is it satin? Is it Is it linen? I mean, it's just knowing what your fabric is, and that you're going to have to sketch that. You know, you don't have to do the whole dress showing what texture it is, but just in spaces. That lets you know what kind of fabric that's being used on the sketch here, or what possible fabrics you could do this in. So that's another thing that you have to do little side notes on, and then of course leave room for fabric swatches if you want to. You can put that there, and possible some colorways, you know, little spots of what colors you're using, the names of each color that's going to be going into the dress, and of course whatever embellishment that may be going onto the dress, such as, you know, rhinestones, crystals, glass beads, whatever. You know, you got to think about all those things that you want to use on your design and place them. Put them on there, sketch them on there. Even if you want to do a beaded look, like a beaded flower or a beaded crest, you need to draw that out in the beads onto your sketch pad, you know, so you can know what idea it was that you were bringing to birth and what it's supposed to look like. And then of course you have an opportunity to change it whenever you want to, but draw it out so that you will know, this is what I was thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna go from here and add to it, take away from it, or just scrap it all. But never throw away your art. Never throw away your designs. Always keep it. Okay, it's your reference book. It always lets you see what growth you have, or, you know, it's just your map to your collection. So that's what I do. That's what you can do. But, you know, it's all a part of being a fashion designer, is to sketch out your looks, your collections, bring them to life, and have fun doing it, because it is fun. It's a lot of fun. And then of course you have to name your collection and name each look. That's what I do. I name each one of my looks, you know, so it's, you know, this one may be called Emily, this one may be called Terry or Amy, you know, it could be called let's see, the dinner after the party, or before the wedding, you know, anything. Or it could be let's see, silhouettes and Moet. It could be named anything. That's your collection. That's the name of the dress, the design, the, you know, whatever. Just remember, you have to name these things. So I have a lot of work to do. This is just the beginning of a thought, and I may go to the next sketch without even working anymore on this one until I, you know, have another idea. You know, I have to feel for it. So that's it. That's what you do. Okay, that's what I do. And I'm gonna put this away and then go ahead and get ready for the shutdown for the night. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, like, hit the bell, subscribe, and remember, I can be your favorite friend, your fashion designer that you can, you know, refer back to and get information, or just watch and have fun, and, you know, we can collaborate or something like that. But I just want to share with you what I do in my life as a fashion designer. So thank you.